Okay, all my bolts are just finger tight here because I just sat things back together so I could put it back on its wheels. I should just be able to pull these out fairly easy. I just want to get this drive shaft in is where we're at. Hanging on a little bit. Now before we put this drive shaft back in, I will just clean up this surface where that seal runs. Just make sure there's no dirt or rust or anything there. It's just been sitting out for a few days. We'll put a little bit of oil on there as well, so when it goes back in, it's got less likelihood of damaging that seal. Now this is a bit of an awkward thing to get back in, so just go slow. This sits up at about that angle, so we're going to hold it there while we go close. Now again, this is going to be a tough one to get on camera, but we've got this bracket here. It bolts onto the back of the block. It's got 3 bolts. Just need to line everything up. There is a little locating pin that sort of helps you. It doesn't make it easy though. Once you get 1 bolt in there, it's going to be a whole lot better. Now they're a 14 mil. There's not a huge amount of access, but you might be able to get a ratchet up in here. I want to double check that I've got these nice and tight here. Yeah, here's the one that felt didn't get too tight. Okay, so they're double checked and they're now good. Hey, now if you do recall when I had to take these CV shafts out, we really had to hit on this end pretty hard, and look, it has deformed that end a little bit to such an extent that I can't get this nut back over. So I'm just going to do a little bit of work off camera here just to tidy that up. Okay, so I've just cleaned the end of that shaft up. I just got the grinder and just took that sort of edge off so we can get this back on. I do want to give this a good clean out. Just because I had a big issue getting it out, and so too will the next person. Look, once it gets a little bit of corrosion in here, it gets really hard to get them in and out. And I'm also just going to put a drop of just some anti-seize on here. I don't normally do this, you don't normally have to. It just means someone who's got to take it out next isn't going to wreck the whole shaft in doing so. Now there's absolutely no reason why it's going to be me, but often I find if I don't do this, it ends up being me having to pull it back out. I'll also try and give it a really good clean out on these splines in here as well. Just got a little wire brush. This just because it was so corroded when I went to pull them out. I don't know why, they're not usually that bad here. And it looks like it's filled up with combination of rust and brake dust. I don't know how brake dust gets in there, but look, it finds its way. And I'll get a little bit of anti-seize just in here as well. Look, a lot of it will just squeeze out, but that's okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing back in. Look, I've been able to poke this through enough just to get a couple of threads on there. That's all I need. So I can get my bolt on. Wiggle everything in the right direction. Just sit that on there. Let's see if we can get this to pull that shaft the rest of the way through. Okay, look, I'm happy enough with that. I'm just going to smash this down. I don't have a torque spec for this. We'll just do these up nicer and tight. Now we hack this up a little bit, but we've still got the notch in here that we can tap a little lock piece in. Okay, happy enough with that. That's not going to come loose. We'll get the second bolt here. Okay, 17mm bolt and nut on the other end. We've got the clamp where we undid the brake line. We also have down here the speed sensor for this front wheel. Hey, now I'm just going to leave this tie rod off for now. The reason being is I'm going to throw a new set of pads on it. We'll just do a quick pad slap. And it's just a bit easier to have that not bolted down, and I'll clean up this surface and stuff as well. So if you're keen on that, that is another video, but that's not something I'm going to do right now. Jump over the other side and let's get that drive shaft in that side. Okay, so on the other side, that's cleaned up a little bit. We'll get these bolts out of here. Always just be careful of those brake lines. You don't want them to pull too hard. Same deal, I've kind of cleaned up this end of the shaft and put a bit of oil on it, just so it can go in nicely. Just make sure it's lined up. You shouldn't have to force this. That's it, just needs a little tap. Set that on there. It's in, it slid in a lot better than the other side. And again, like the other side, hey look, I am going to do a set of brake pads in here, so I'll definitely be cleaning up all my greasy fingerprints on these rotors. And look, I'll do that in a separate video.